show you how to take the high ground so easily in 1v1s during basic ones. Now, I'm not talking about the ones in this island, just fight some people, not like that, during build battles. So, the reason I'm a good guy for this is because I usually destroy my friends in 1v1s. You can see that with one of my videos, I did like a 1v1 against my friends. And there's like a lot of ways to get the high ground, for example. Well, most people do it for this. 90s are the main ones in like 1v1s. Everyone practically uses them. So generally in a 1v1, most people when you begin Fortnite, most people would go for the 180, this is a 180. Okay, yeah, I'm really rusty in 180s because I haven't done this in such a long time. But like, I used to do 180s when I was so bad at Fortnite, so like most pros would never. That's 90. So pros are practically really bad at 90s right now. Like that was a 90, everything else. But most pros will go for the 90s and everything. But 180s are just like really frustrating. And this is like a 360. Like if you pay attention to your math, like then you can understand everything. Yeah, I suck. I am just so bad at those. But those 90s I'm not bad at all. I can like fail at 180s and everything, but during like 360s and 180s are the ones I fail at. But when it comes to 90s, no, I do not fail. And one of my problems is that I can fall off sometimes. So if you don't like my information, you just go to a different video. You don't have to watch my video. But this is basic stuff for if you're like a player that's kind of good as me. Like most pro Fortnite players would just teach you something that is like so hard to learn. So this is like a basic version of what I'm trying to do. So I'll just teach some of you people that are trying to like find someone easy to teach. And yeah, I'm really good at teaching. So yeah. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna teach you about editing, 90s, 180s, and how to like see your opponent. Like this is one of my specialties. I can see my opponent while I'm like going up. While I'm going, I can see where my opponent is. I can see where he's going. I can see, and I can cover my ground over against him, so I can just know like what's his next move and everything else. So I'm actually really good at those kind of stuff. Alright, so yeah, obviously, okay, most people do this in a 1v1, or most people would just do that. They mostly do this. So I'll teach you both scenarios. I'll teach you both. So first we're gonna go for this. This is the one I usually do most of the time with my friends. So I'm also kind of bad at editing also, but my editing's not that bad. So boom. So this is still like the one you should go for all the time. Like so when you start 1v1, you should always start like not get in front of your opponent. If you get in front of your opponent, then you're gonna get a really slow start, and that's not gonna be really good. So just start on the side, and here's like a problem. Wait, like see, I can just stop my building stuff, so that's actually a really bad idea if you start the building thing. But if you're good at like starting up a build, then you're fine with that. Alright, so you gotta go right here, and most of the time I'll do this. So generally in a 1v1, when I start off, I would rather do this. I would just do like a what's that called? Double ramp wall. I just call it that. Double ramp wall. Then I'll just like go right here and boom. That's what I usually do during a 1v1. Okay, so first off is, okay, I just talked about the editing, so So people like Fei Shui, like what I heard, or Ghost Aiden, they would rather like do what I just did. They would rather just go like this. So, yeah, I'm so bad at. What the heck happened to me? Just excuse my really bad building right now because I'm not in a good mood today. But yesterday I did promise my friends that I would make a video, so like right there. Alright. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, as I said, most people Fei Shui Ghost Stadium would rather do this. Jesus Christ, why is this happening? Like this, I'm going slow. Like that. And then they'll just do that and boom. I'm actually really good at those stuff, but since it's like my first time going into a tutorial video, then yeah, I'm kind of nervous right now, so yeah. Alright, so I'll teach you how to like take the high ground easier. So first I'll start with 90s. Alright, so basically this is 90s, it's just like a half circle. So what I would rather do when I'm running up, when I first finish this, I run up here, then I just face down there. Okay, the best thing is not to go right here. If you see this little line right here, then like I do metal all the time because I can see like what part I am part of. So there's two sides. I'd rather stay on this side. If I stay on this side, then I'm gonna end up doing this. Watch. I guess I can just mess up, and that would really cost you in a 1v1. So yeah, always stick on the other side. So this side, and see, first I put down this, and up here, then boom. So you gotta be really careful when you do that. So make sure you stay on this side. That's why I do metal all the time. Metal's stronger than wood. So if you do 1v1s, if you do metal, so if someone tries to break down your structure, you should use metal so you can hang on there a little longer. So one more time. Alright, a little slower this time. This, and boom. Yeah. Alright, so most pros like Fei Shui, Jarvis, a lot of players, they would rather do this. Like boom, just put a bit of ramp right there, and put some floors. Like that's not how I usually do it because like I'm trying to learn that way, but nah, I'm not trying to do it right now, so I just stick with the old-fashioned way. Like that. So I don't do like floor ramp the wall for 90s. I just do like just wall and ramp. That's actually really easy to do it. So, and like there's also another way of just you can do it. And the best part, you can do it without like jumping. You just see, you can just do it without see, look at that. It's kind of weird, but you could also fall off if you don't jump. Yep. Okay, for the next one, I'll do some. Actually, no. Let's not like do 180s for this tutorial video because like that's just a noob kind of way, and I don't want to do that. So let's just skip 180s, 360s. Alright. So to cover my ground against the opponent, I can see where they're at and how they're gonna do what they're gonna do next. So like this is what I mean. Watch. So as I'm building up, and as my opponent, okay, that never happened before. As my opponent's like right there, just building up, and as he's doing 90s, I'm just like right here, trying to like get out of his sight. I don't want to like be in his sight. And if you do mess up a 90, like this, and just boom, like yeah, do that, then build a floor, and over here, and then get back in the fight. So like if I mess up a 90 right now, then I can just like get back in there, like pretending nothing happened. But you gotta do a little faster than that. Okay, for the next one, or still on the exact same thing, I actually think, yeah. So as you're building up for the 90s, or double 90, like that's a double, this is the double 90, boom, boom. Okay, that happens so many times and I hate that. Like, the Wi-Fi is just ruining my buildings. And I just don't build when I want to build. This works so much easier, like these stuff happen when I should just do a controller video and I can just show you why I'm just like, not as good as you think. Why I just keep like doing that, because I'm pressing it, but it's just that, hold up. I'm just trying to show you real quick. Alright, little controller cam. Okay, it's gonna be so bad. So a little controller cam of what's going on. Like, I'm doing so bad because I'm actually doing it with the controller. Oh god. Yeah, I never do this. Never do this. Like, this is so bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. So I usually put these two ones on my top of my hands, and if your fingers are really fast, you just do this. If you're trying to do some floors. So like, pretend that's my opponent right there. Pretend that's like my opponent right there, that building right there. Then if I do get the high ground above my opponent, then I do this. This is what I always do. Wait, oh shoot, we're on high limit. Okay, I'm just doing that. Okay, so this is what I do. I usually do this. See, I just build so many ramps around, so then I can cover some ground. If you know you're ahead of your opponent so many times, by so many points or miles, then you can just do this, and you can like get an overview of where your opponent is. Then if you know your opponent's like, almost there, then you just gotta start building again. So that's like really cool, a technique, just like, it always works. I always beat my friends by doing that. So generally, most people would usually go for 180s, 360s. It's not a really good idea most of the time. My friend does 180s all the time, and he always just loses to me, and he's just getting mad at me for being like really bad and everything, but I always destroy him. So let me just show you everything we just done. Okay, I hate it when my controller does that. I just flip over. Pretend I have a high ground, and then so you just mess. I did that on purpose. Then just get an overview, so real quickly he's coming up. Alright, I'm gonna mess up real quick. Like, see right there? Oh, crap. And most of the time, if I want to do 180s, now I don't like do this way. I do this way. So down here, and I just do that. Like, I'm just down, and I lift it up, and boom. that. Or you can do this. You can do this. So yeah, that's how you usually take the high ground against opponents. Alright, so I might start streaming soon, so make sure you stay tuned, alright?